Good morning, Big Shavers. This is John from Oklahoma, and going to do my shave of the day on this Sunday morning. Going to go kind of back in time. Last time I mentioned to you that one of my prized possessions was a Fat Boy that my father owned. Well, I was wrong. It's not a Fat Boy. Well, as I was looking at it, I looked up the date to figure out what it was to tell you about it, and I found out that it's a Slim. It is a 1966, the second quarter, an L2, and today I'm going to be using a Treet Platinum stainless blade. That's what they look like. And also going to go back in time with you a little bit. Today I was digging through my cabinet underneath the sink, and I found an old tube of lather. This goes back probably, I don't know, at least 20 years. This is a Mennen Lather Shave Menthol Ice. And it was one of the very first attempts I had at doing more traditional wet shaving. And I think I may have even tried this back then. But I dabbled with it. I didn't use it a lot. I bought this from an Albertsons store back in probably 1979. It was a Badger. They had some bore brushes, but this Badger in 1979 in Albertsons cost $40. I remember that because I had to save up for it. I was going to college at the time. And I've used it off and on ever since. So that's what I'm going to use today. And I'm going to try to make this lather work. I've done my pre-shave, showered, conditioner on my beard, using what they have used in 1966 if they ever did a pre-shave. They would have used something like Noxzema. And I'm using the Noxzema generic again, the Equate with eucalyptus oil. And I've already put some on, so I'm just going to do a lightly thing, but I just want to show you, this stuff goes on and you really got to work it in. You got to really work it in until it disappears. As best you can. And also too, last time I mentioned that I got a spot on my chin that jumps out. Well, using the dear old Toro that I just got, I was using it and it jumped out. And that's why I like the open comb razors, is because I tend not to hit this spot with an open comb. Counterintuitive. A bar razor, you think you might not hit it as much. I tend to hit it more when I'm using just a straight bar instead of an open comb. So, let's get a little bit of water on my face here. And try some of this 20-year-old cream. And I can remember back in the day whenever I was using this, it's probably just about got one use left in this tube. And if it doesn't work, I've got some CO Bigelow to back us up here. So just if anybody ever wonder how long these creams last, we'll just find out. I've had my brush soaking. Just going to shake it out a little bit here. Hopefully it won't have the mess I had last time, slinging around like Paul does. But I did it a lot worse than what Paul does. That last time at least. Need to get some water in my sink. Yeah, it looks like it's not doing too bad. You know, I can remember back when I used it before, I don't think I got it wet enough. And I think that's what's going on here. I need to add a little bit of water to it. Because, you know, back at that time, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I was just messing around trying to make it work. You know, I wish I could find this stuff someplace. I like it. It's got a very, very menthol. And I can feel it tingling on my face right now. It's really refreshing. And it's nice first thing in the morning to have that menthol jolt. And it looks like it's doing pretty good. I don't know if we're going to have enough to do 3 passes, but we'll see. So, let's go. See how this Treet blade goes. I've never used one before. It's giving me some good sound feedback. I can hear those whiskers been getting sliced off. I've got my razors set. And trying to talk, I may have just gouged myself. I've got it set on number 5. And looks like I reopened that spot again. So I didn't get my lip, but I reopened my previous wound. So let's try pass number 2. Got a little bit more water in there. It's doing pretty good as far as lather goes. Now with me, my beard grows this direction, inside. So across the grain for me is up and down, up, straight up. Careful around my little wound. It's feeling pretty good. No, I think there's just barely enough cream in there for this last pass. A little bit more water. The cream may have dried out a little bit over the last 20 years. But it really feels good. It's doing a pretty good job. My cat is digging around in something back here. I don't know if you could hear that. I think he's about 13, 14 years old. And he is the loudest cat. He'll talk to you. But it's doing pretty good. Try to get my merry-go-round down here. Yeah, I always have a hard time when I want to try to knock down those whiskers right around the edge of my lips. They're tough. And when I really work at it, sometimes I get a little nick. I got a little bit of spot right there again. Like I say, underneath my chin, it's the hardest spot. So let's do some cool water. Dry off just a little bit. Maybe just a touch of septic pencil. I'm wanting to get one of the alum blocks. I can't find anything local. Even the expensive shop I was telling you about here in town, they don't have any. I was kind of surprised. And was there today. This was Valentine's week. And with my wife, she's a tax preparer, so she's real busy. She didn't have a chance to go out and buy anything until today. And when she got off work today, I drug her to the fruit store to find a scent that she would like in something traditional. And this is what she came up with. Treet and Hill Sandalwood. I've been married to this woman now for almost 15 years. And this is the first time I've heard from her that she loves sandalwood. So, I have now a more traditional aroma that she likes. Yay! So, I'm making too much noise. My dogs are barking. So I guess it's time to quit. Hope you have a good Sunday. Take care. Be safe. And we'll see you next time.